Good morning. I had some questions. Some students had questions on how to do the constructions assignment in geometry 1.02 basic constructions. I'm going to send out a brief video on how to do this assignment. Um, in the assignment, they ask you to use a compass and straight edge. I know that, but I know that a lot of you do not have a compass and straight edge at home. And so I have an online compass and straight edge tool that you can use to do the assignment. All right. Now the assignment, first of all, is located in your Brain Honey lesson. You should have open the basic constructions reading material for that section. Read through the whole topic, and in the topic you will see recordings that you can use to do the constructions. I'm going to skip to the last page because I assume that you're going to read through all the pages of the lesson. In the very last page, though, is the actual assignment, so I'm going to skip ahead to the assignment. And the assignment is to read through all the pages of the lesson and do the practice problems, etc. And then you need to do some constructions, and the directions for that are located in this bar. Okay, and so when you do that, it says basically you need to do 4 constructions. Draw a line segment and copy it to the right of the original segment. Bisect the original line segment from problem 1. Number 3 is to draw an angle and copy it to the right of the original angle. And then number 4 is to bisect the original angle from problem 3. So that's what the assignment is. Okay, and in order to do that, you should use a compass and a straight edge. For a straight edge, you can use a ruler, of course. We just do not measure anything with the ruler. We just use it to draw straight lines. All right, and we use the compass to draw arcs and circles. And from those two instruments, we can do the constructions that we need for this. All right, so the way that we are going to do that is as follows. You can watch the videos. You can watch the videos online or within the Brain Honey lesson, and the videos work absolutely fine. If you like to use those, that's fine. If you would like a shortcut to that, in this section, I put in an attachment that points to a web page that will give you web-based instructions on how to do these things. All right, it may be a little bit shorter, maybe a little bit easier to follow for some of you than watching the video. And so, if we take a look at the first thing, let's open that. All right, and it tells us how we can copy a line segment. And so basically it's an animation instead of a video that you can run. And so if we run it, it can just kind of shows. It kind of goes through quick though, so you have to really watch it closely. Okay, and that shows you how that runs. Now, if that was too fast for you, what I would probably do is I would probably go step by step, and you can do that by clicking on next instead of run. Okay, and so you click on next, it will show the next step, but we'll wait for you until you're ready. Then you can go to the next thing. It kind of goes step by step on how you do the constructions with compass and straight edge. Okay. All right, and then you move the compass. You draw an arc, plot a point on the arc, connect those 2 points, and those 2 line segments are congruent. All right, and that's how you basically do it. Now, if you have a compass and straight edge at home, what you can do is you can do those constructions. These 4 that are right here, you can hang on a second. So if you have a compass and straight edge at home, a handheld one, you can do the assignment on a piece of paper, take a picture of it, and submit it to me in the submission area in Brain Honey. If you do not have a compass and straight edge at home, you can use the online tool instead. And the online tool can be found if you go back into your Brain Honey menu. And for geometry, you go to the welcome page, welcome folder, excuse me, and if you scroll down, you'll see a link to Mr. Wertz's useful websites page. So you'll go there, and you'll get a menu. You'll get a menu of different websites that you can use. And we go down a ways to fourth from the bottom is the Online Compass and Protractor tool, and that's the one I'm going to have you use. All right, and so we have this is our tool that we can use as a compass and straight edge. Okay, in a minute I will show you how you can put the two of them together to use to basically what you would want to do is you would want to work side by side with the one page where you're watching how to do it, and then on the right hand you have this tool, this Online Compass and Straight Edge tool open so that you can kind of do the steps alongside. Okay, so we have the two things side by side, so we can run things how we need to run it on the left hand side. Let me adjust this just a little bit so we can see it a little better. Okay. All right, and then on the right hand side, we can create our constructions. Now the pencil is basically doubles as our drawing tool and as our straight edge because the pencil tool will draw only straight lines. The pen tool is used for more freehand. So when we are doing these constructions, we want to make sure that we are plotting points and we are labeling things because we are in geometry class. We want to label things. Now if you're using a mouse to freehand, it's not going to be the neatest thing in the world, is it? But that's okay. All right, so the next step is to plot a separate point. Okay, we'll call this point C. Whatever you label them is fine. And the next step is to take the compass and adjust the width of the line segment. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to grab the compass tool. The part that I'm grabbing right now is the anchor end. The other end is the pencil end. That's the part that we write with. And you can adjust the width of the compass as so. All right. And now we're going to move the compass over to the other point. Just like so. And we're going to swing an arc. And if we want to swing an arc or make an arc or a circle, we grab the handle and we hold down the mouse button and we make an arc. Okay, now that arc should be the same. It should be the same length because we did not change the width of the compass. Okay, and so we plot a point. On here, any place on there would be fine. Then we connect the 2 points C and D like so, and that's it. You're done. And we can say that segment AB is congruent to segment CD. All right, and so that's how you basically do it. So you have 4 constructions and you have instructions on how to do all 4 of them, and side by side you can work with the compass and straight edge tool to create this. Now we need to get this construction that we just did over into into a word processing document, either Microsoft Word or Google Docs. If you're using Google Docs, make sure that you share it, set it up for share so I can see it. I will send out another video that talks about how to share documents in Google Docs. If you use Microsoft, excuse me, if you use Microsoft Word, that's not really an issue. To get this over to Word, you can either take a screenshot, or I'm going to use a program in Windows called the snipping tool. And the snipping tool is really nice because what you can do with that is just grab the portion of the screen that you want to put into a Word document. And so I just grab, with the snipping tool, I just grab the portion of the screen I want. And what it will do is you can either copy and paste it into a Word document, or you can save it as a JPEG file. Okay, either way works fine. Usually what I do, unless I need to have a file name for it, is I will copy it like so, and excuse me, and then I'm going to open this up into a Word document, and I can paste this directly into a Word document. Then I can save it as a Word document file, and I can upload that into the submission area in BrainHoney, where this assignment is where you need to submit this assignment for grading. Okay, so that's basically how you can do this assignment. All right, now this is just one construction. I'm not going to show you all four of them, but basically if you go to this web page that was attached to the BrainHoney lesson, it shows you how to do all four of them. So we'll go through all four of them very quickly, and you can kind of watch. Okay, so we'll take a look at bisecting a segment, and you're going to do all four of these on using a compass and straight edge. So if we run through how to bisect a line segment, you start with a line segment, and you open up the compass more than halfway, swing arcs both sides, go to the other point, do the same thing. Do not change the width of the compass, and you can run through this step by step like so. And so on. All right, so you can run through it step by step, and you should be able to figure out how to do it. Copying an angle. Let's see what that looks like. Start with an angle, plot a point, draw one segment, and then you're going to copy the angle by taking the compass and swinging an arc. Swing the same arc onto the other part. Now measure the distance between those two intersected points. Do the same thing here, and connect the 2 points of intersection, and you have two angles that are the same. Okay, and that's what it means. All right, last one is how do you bisect an angle? Remember, bisect means to break into two congruent angles. And so we start with an angle. Okay, we open the compass a certain distance, and we swing two congruent arcs, and we move them. Swing two more arcs. We have a point of intersection. We connect them with a straight edge, and it's done. Those two angles are congruent to each other. So that's pretty much how you do the four constructions for section 2. All right. Now, all four of the four constructions are going to be put onto a Word document or a Google Doc. Make sure you share your Google Doc so that I can open it. If you don't share it, I can't open it. I can't give you credit for it. The other thing that you can do is you can save these as separate files, and you can upload these separate JPEG files as well, and that would be okay as well. So whatever you need to do to get those to me will be fine. Okay, that's how you do a problem like this. So hopefully this little video helped. Have a great rest of the day.